There is no profitable dairy or beef farming without proper calf management. No one attains the genetics potential of a dairy calf or beef calf without matching genetics with proper calf management. This is the reason many farmers use artificial insemination on their cows but fail to realize half of the potentials promised in the genetics they select. They select genetics that can give them a peak of over 50 liters per day, but struggle to achieve one of 25 liters on their best milking day. Why? Because of lack of knowledge. Ignorance leads them to make blunders that affect their dairy and beef production the rest of their productive life.
In dairy farming, genetic selection heavily focuses on milk production, while in beef production, farmers select genetics that are good at building body muscles and growth. Unfortunately, the majority of these farmers stop at that. Anybody interested in growing their wealth through dairy and beef farming should invest heavily in A. Selection of genetics. B. Calf survival, and C. The art of managing calves to optimize on the genetics they get delivered on their farms. Without the above, they get disillusioned. Once a calf has been delivered, the journey towards optimized genetics begins with proper colostrum management. That is what ensures calves survive beyond 6 months, the age they will be expected to have developed their own antibodies to help them survive in the hostile environment in which they get born into.
Managing colostrum is paramount in calf management. Without proper colostrum administration, most calves tend to die in under 6 months, or they start off their journey on this earth as weaklings. They become easily attached and overpowered by diseases that they could have easily overcome. This is very fundamental because the ability to be hardy and take on life in strides is transferred to the young ones of ruminants through colostrum.
Apart from colostrum being of great importance in ensuring calf survival through transfer of immunity, it also transfers growth promoters from the mother to her young offspring. This is very important because one of the reasons many farmers fail to realize the potential they purchase through the selected genetics is stunting. Their animals get stunted. They do not grow at the rate they should due to A. Disease attacks. B. Lack of sufficient nutrients. C. Many stresses that could be environmental stress, water stress, heat stress, etc. Stunting at a time when key body organs are supposed to develop is the reason many animals perform dismally during their productive years. Organs like the rumen develop within the first 3 months of a calf's life on Earth. If poorly developed at the time is designed to develop, the damage caused cannot be rectified in later years. Other such organs include the udder, glands, etc. They would develop, yes, but never to a commercial scale. Such a calf would never get to be the milk, or meat, or growth factory that is promised in her genetics. In calf management, ensure there is no stunting or delay in growth. It dents the animal's entire production life.
To employ colostrum to deliver for you to your farm, you need to know what colostrum is in a beef or dairy farm. It is not just like any other milk, it is actually gold to a livestock farmer. Colostrum is the very rich milk that starts forming in the udder of an in-calf cow 5 weeks to her delivery. It is the vaccine-rich substance that the dam starts forming in her udder before she delivers her offspring. Human beings take their young ones for vaccinations against common diseases, despite the fact that they still transfer immunity to their babies through the mother's breast milk. Ruminants don't. A calf is born very vulnerable and without body defense. That defense is transferred to her through colostrum. Colostrum has antibodies against diseases common in an area where a calf is born. The formation of colostrum starts 5 weeks to delivery and stops immediately the calf is born. This is the reason it must be milked carefully and handled with utmost care. It guarantees the calf's survival.
A calf must get a sufficient amount of colostrum to get a head start in life on Earth. Rule number 1 is do not allow your calf to feed colostrum direct from the mother. Research has shown that way, she would not get enough colostrum to start her off. Best practice requires you milk all the colostrum, store it in a clean container, then draw from it as you feed your calf. Ensure you feed her at least 2 liters within the first 30 minutes on earth. Repeat the feeding of colostrum multiple times within 20 hours. This is important because when a calf is born, her alimentary canal is porous. It has pores that allow colostrum to be absorbed without being digested. This way, the antibodies get into the system without being destroyed by digestive enzymes. The ability of the calf to absorb colostrum is best between the first 4 to 6 hours of birth. After 12 hours, the absorption reduces by 50% as the pores keep closing slowly but surely. At about 24 to 36 hours, they will have closed completely. What's more, the calf will have started producing digestive enzymes to assist her break down what she eats. At that stage, extra colostrum should not be fed to calves. It should be stored in a deep freezer for future use in case a calf is born on the farm and the dams lack enough or good quality colostrum. Colostrum can stay safe in a deep freezer for as long as a year.